Welcome back to what will probably be the final Mosteiros segment. Yeah, I took some more video with my phone, kind of overlooking the city. I don't know if it turned out that well, so I don't know if I'm even going to upload those, but here we are. We actually discovered this beach. I think this was the final day we were here, and that's when we actually discovered, hey, this town has a beach. Too bad we didn't learn that earlier on. But you can see the waterway there. I don't know what that is. I'm always just like saddened to see, to go to an island and watch all this fresh water just flowing into the ocean. I saw the exact same thing in Maui, in Hawaii. In fact, it was a lot more water than that. I went during the rainy season in Hawaii, and it rained, and there was just gushes of water flowing right into the ocean. And it's like, man, I hope they're using all of this that they can before it gets lost to the sea. Really cool to see, though. I know in Hawaii they had signs out warning you of gray sharks in the brackish water. I don't know if sharks like brackish water more than other types of water, but I wasn't going swimming in there to find out. Anyway, we're not in Hawaii. We're in São Miguel in Mosteiros, and you can see this awesome beach. I'm always so curious why a beach forms here and not there. You know, is it man-made? I don't think so. I don't know. It's black sand beach, so where you get that? Maybe they took a bunch of rocks and ground them up. I just doubt it. Plus there's rocks embedded in the sand. I don't know. This looks, it has to be natural, right? I don't think this is man-made beach. And it doesn't make sense, because even I remember driving down kind of remote parts of Portugal. And yeah, I apologize for all the slow motion stuff here. I got a little happy with the slow motion trigger. So you're just gonna have to grin and bear it. Yeah, I remember on mainland Portugal, we were driving along the southern coast, kind of, and we'd stop in a random place, and it looked just like this. We'd have a beach, right here, and then all of a sudden, and right next to it would be rocks like this, and it's like, what? Because it's got to take a very long time to create these beaches, I would think. And what are the wave patterns doing that are so consistent for such a long time to be like, all right, there's going to be sand here, rocks here. I don't know. This is really cool. I didn't know that second from the left rock had a hole in it. Or second from the right, And you can clearly tell there's been some avalanches here. That's probably not the right word for a hill so small, but still very, very cool. They had a danger sign. Watch out for the falling rocks. Kind of a comical picture. I think you're going to see that at the end. It's a stick man running in terror, and there are several rocks aimed right for the dome. But it is cool to see all the layers in there. Again, I wish I had my geologist friend with me to coach me through, teach me what's going on here. And this is the end of the beach, kind of. There was somebody put that's stuck my camera up since the first time I've looked on the other side of that. We got a rope here. After my canyoning experience, which, if you're watching these in order, you haven't seen yet, but this was actually after my canyoning experience, where I rappelled down a mountain. We'll call it that for now. Yeah, not a mountain, down a waterfall. Really cool experience if you guys have never rappelled. And then we got this house on the left. Did you see that? The rock that looks just like a house. Really incredible. But the rappelling was awesome. Yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to go canyoning sign up for that. You're gonna love it. And I don't know why I was patting the rocks. This was the last night there, I do believe. So, might have been trying to get my last connection to the magical place that is a volcanic island. And I do apologize for this. You're going to see about 5 of these, 6 of these right in a row. I'm trying to get a slow motion splash. I did take some of them out which didn't even splash, so you're welcome. Yeah, look at that rock out there that looks like a house. And then the one second from the right that's got the hole in it. Just, I mean, it looks like that was designed by people. How is that such straight angles on the house rock? I don't... Really, really cool. We did see the top of that. I think we flew over it maybe. There's like some grass growing up there, but... Yeah, did not climb up there. At least not, well, didn't climb up there at all, and would have been pretty tough from here. Steep, steep incline, but I think I'm about to walk up on the danger sign here. Yes. Warning, unstable cliffs. That's going to do it for Mosteiros. I think Volcanic Lake is up next. You're going to want to check that out. I can spell the name of the city, what's going to be next, but I don't know how to say it, so I want to get into Google Translate first before I do that. But it's awesome. It's a volcanic crater from the formation of the island, at least this part of it, that part of it. So really beautiful, like 2 connected lakes with a volcanic crater rim around it. Really spectacular.